8th standard, playing with the numbers, tests of divisibility, divisibility by 10. First of all, let us try to understand which are the numbers which are divisible by 10. To understand this, firstly, let us understand that the multiples of 10 are the numbers which are divisible by 10. That is, multiples of 10 are divisible by 10. So let us list them: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Likewise, this is an infinite, it extends infinitely, the multiples of 10. These are all divisible by 10. But some non-multiples of 10, let us take now some non-multiples of 10 are there. For example, 13, 27, 45, 21, 46, etc. These are all non-multiples of 10. So they are all not divisible by 10. They are not divisible by 10. That means here, let us observe these numbers and these numbers and compare this one. If it is in the ones place, 0 is there, means in the ones place, you need not worry. For example, here you can take 100, likewise 200. These are all the multiples of 10. Yes, right? 1000, 1150. That's right. You need not worry about this tens place, 100 place and 1000 place. You should worry only about the ones place. Here you see there will, in all these numbers in ones place, some other numbers other than 0 will be there. Whereas here you can't think of other numbers other than 0. Here in all these type of numbers 0 will be there, whereas here it is not. 0 cannot be there here, as it is non-multiples of 10. So it is, from this we can come to the conclusion that if the number has 0 in the ones place, then it will be the divisible by 10. The number is divisible by 10 when its ones digit is 0. That you should remember. If the ones digit is 0, then the number will be divisible by 10. Whichever the number is, how many digits it has, it doesn't matter. How big, how small it is, you need not worry. If its ones digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Divisibility by 5. Let us move on to divisibility by 5. Now let us take multiples of 5. Multiples of 5. So 5, you know the 5 ones are table: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, etc. Yes, right? In all these numbers, you will see the 0 and 5 are repeated in the ones place. Ones digit are alternately, ones digits are alternately 5 and 0, 5 and 0, and no other digit ever appears. No other digits ever appears. There is no chance of you finding a digits other than 5 and 0 in the ones place of this series. This also extends indefinitely. So if ones digit of a number is 0 or 5, then it is divisible by 5. That is, if a number has to be divisible by 5 means its ones digit of a number has to be 0, if not 5. If you find a digit in ones place other than 0 and 5 means then you should be sure that the number is not divisible by 5. We can state in different ways that this example of multiples of 5 series will make sure that as there is no other number other than 0 and 5 in the ones place, so it is clear from this that it should have 0 or 5 in the ones place to be divisible by 5. Divisibility by 2. You need not to think too much about this one, as you are all familiar with this. If you are familiar with even numbers and odd numbers, your even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, etc. These are all divisible by 2. Whereas odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, etc. are not divisible by 2. And even you should know the difference here between the odd numbers and the even numbers. What is the odd numbers and what is even numbers? Even numbers have 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 in their ones place, in their ones digit. Whereas odd number have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in their ones digit. Their ones digit. So I want to clarify here that even numbers are divisible by 2. So all even numbers will be having 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0 in their unit place. If the numbers in the ones digit are 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 means it is divisible by 2. Any number with 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0, any one of these numbers, that means 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 number in their ones digit means is divisible by 2. That's all. That is, simply we can say that any even number is divisible by 2. Any number which is having 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 or 1 in their unit, in their ones digit means it will be a even number. So definitely it will be divisible by 2.